It was a giant snowy mountain where Clark had found his peace, found his little sanctuary away from everything. He had a little job in a small tavern, working for a butcher, whose only concern was keeping the logs coming. They needed fire, they needed warmth. It was a very cold place. Meanwhile, on top of the mountain, a little hidden spot, a creature of a different kind, a kind that none of us had seen before. A creature created for a sole purpose. He was a killing machine, with no feelings or thoughts of his own, kept in hiding until needed. Nobody knew of him until now. The Joker had kept him secret as a fallback plan. He was made from the Joker's own DNA, with a bit of kryptonite and mostly fire. And a demon was made, with one sole purpose, is to kill Superman. For the Joker was seeking vengeance. Iron Man had burned his face off and left him looking like a monster rather than a Joker. But the Joker knew, to be able to finally take over this whole house, he had to kill Superman, for he was the only one that held powers that he can use to defeat all others. With the superpowers of the son of Krypton, he knew that he will be unstoppable. Clark was always quiet, never shared much. He mostly kept to himself, but the butcher always asked him what was up with those lead glasses he had on. Why'd they cover all of his face? But Clark never gave an answer. He just kept to his work, because he always knew that the butcher wouldn't fire him. Where would you find somebody who would work for little money in this kind of weather, work this hard, and never get tired? Where wood is more valuable than gold. The butcher didn't waste any time when he heard the fire crackles outside, and he ran out to see what was going on. One out of 4 brothers as big as he is, the butcher was never to shy away from a fight, but this one looked different, especially when he took a look upon his face. For the first time he knew what fear was. He tried to scare him away, but little did he know that fear did not exist in this monster. That this monster was like a pack of wolves. He had picked up Superman's scent, and he was coming after him. But instead of finding him, he just found a bunch of logs. So the monster devised a new way to find Superman. A crime scene filled with Superman's scent, footsteps, all of his markings, and he had been seen here before, especially by the mountain patrol. Now, somebody else has to go find him, and all he had to do was go in for the kill. In this kind of weather, in this big of a mountain, even the best scents cannot help a wolf or a pack of wolves to find Superman. But somebody else can. A detective of a different kind, once upon a time, was the 4th brother to the butcher. As the storm was getting worse by the minute, an old friend passes by, a professional, a bounty hunter. When he saw the footage, he immediately recognized Clark, and he knew that he had to get to him before the others did. He explained to him immediately what had happened. He told him to pack and leave before they made it here, and that he would cover for him. But first he needed just to rest a bit. It was a long trek up this mountain. Unfortunately, they had already made it there. Not to arrest, but to eliminate. Little did they know who they were here for. It was now game time. That man just hit this monster with so much kryptonite. It should have killed it. The monster was barely fazed by it. They needed to get Clark out of there quickly and back into
There's a man in the mirror on my wall, wondering if it's a phase or a mere downfall. Is it fate that is gone, or a cloud hiding the sun? It all begun. I realize that there's no shame, but it's him who should take the blame in this life's little game. And then he looked at me and said, it's time to be free of all the guilt you feel, because you know it's real. You long to be